Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will share with you how you can make this top in 30 minutes. This top is a one-sided off-shoulder top with an elastic hem and a kimono sleeve. Okay, that's what we are making in this video. And for the pants, I have a full detailed tutorial on this handkerchief pants in my channel. Do well to check it out and also subscribe to my channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. Project, I'm making use of an adire silk fabric, and also I folded my fabric into 4. Okay, the front and the back are going to be having the same neckline. That is a 4.5 by 5 inches depth. Okay, and just like I said, I folded it into 4, just like how you can see in the video. So what I did now is I started by marking out my shoulder, which is 7.75. That is 15.5 divided by 2, 7.75. So I marked it out. And for the full length, I'm making use of the whole of the width of this fabric that I've folded, which is 16 inches, just like what you are seeing in the video. Having done that, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out my armhole opening, mean my bust point, which is 11 inches, and my 11 inches is also going to be my armhole opening. After marking it on this side, I'll mark it on the other side. Then I'm going to connect the lines together. Having done that, next I did was I marked out 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Next thing I did was I marked out my neck width 4.5, and I also marked out 5 inches for my neck depth, just like what you're seeing as a beginner. If you don't have a curve ruler, this is a very simple way that you can draw your curve after marking out your neck width and your neck depth. Just watch closely what I'm doing so you can understand. Having done that, the next thing I did was I connected the line from my neck line to my shoulder slope together. I connected the lines together. Having done that, the next thing I did was I marked out my full length. Since it's a mini top, so I marked out 22 inches. Now the 22 inches is included with my hemming allowance, where I'm going to insert my 1 inch elastic. So I marked out 22 inches. By the time I turn it, I'll be left with about 20 inches because it's like just like a crop top, a mini top. Having done that, the next thing I did was I connected the lines together, just like what you're seeing in the video. Having done that, on my bust line where my arm opening is, I'm going to come in by 2 inches. Then when I come in by 2 inches, I'll connect a straight line down to my hemming line, just like what you are seeing in the video. Then after connecting it, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out. This is just simple. This is all you just need to do to draft this mini top. Okay, you can see it's very simple. Where my armhole opening is, I drew a curve because I don't want to have a sharp edge there. Okay, so just like I said, I'm going to cut it out. Then for my one-sided off shoulder, I am going to open the blouse just like what you are seeing in the video. Then I'm going to pick one side. You can either use the left or the right side depending on where you want your of a cold shoulder to be at. Okay, so I'll just go in by I'm using a pin because the fabric is not easy to work with, so I'll just go in by about 2 or 2.5 inch. Then I'm now going to connect a straight line. I'm not going to connect the line down to the neck depth, just like what you are seeing in the video. Just watch closely so you can understand what I'm doing. Having done that, the next thing I did was I went ahead and cut it out. Having done that, the next thing I did was I went ahead to cut out my facing because this blouse is not going to be having a bias. I'll be using a facing for it. So just like what you're seeing in the video, I went ahead and cut out my facing. Okay, just like what you're seeing in the video. Now if you watch closely, my fabric is not unfold. Okay, so when cutting out the facing, you just need to open it, just spread it out. Okay, having done that, next I did was I brought the facing unfold, arranged it. Then next I did was I marked out the curve at the edge of the facing and I also cut it out. Done that, next I did was I went ahead and added ST to my facing. I used ST for this project. I added ST to my facing. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to join right side facing right side together, just like what you're seeing in the video. I'm going to join right side facing right side together. Now having done that, I went ahead to notch it. I went ahead to notch the neckline of what I just sewed now. Now having done that, I flipped and turned, bringing the wrong side facing wrong side, and I went ahead to top stitch, just like what you're seeing in the video. So at this point I didn't know my phone memory storage was full, so I went ahead and hemmed the full length. I also hemmed the my shoulder, just like what you're seeing in the video. Then when I hemmed the full length, I left about 2 inches space where my elastic can pass through. Then for my elastic, I measured out my waist circumference. Then I minused 5 inches from my waist circumference, then cut it out. So that was what I used for this project. Then having done that, I went ahead and inserted my elastic to the waist, to the full length, just like what you're seeing in the video. Then having done that, I also closed where I opened for my elastic to pass through. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. Okay, so if you find this video helpful, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also drop a comment. Please guys, try and be engaging on my posts. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, help me let this channel grow.